this is different. Reaction videos. So what videos do you have for me, Nelly?
Alright.
I want to see, so the guys are going to be throwing me a few videos that I'm going to be reacting to, whether it's debates or whatever it is. So I haven't seen any of these videos that we're going to be showing in the next few weeks, but I'm excited to see what we have. So yeah, what are we working with, Nelly? First video popping up. I feel like something's gonna shock me, you know what I mean? I hope it's not too harsh. First reaction video. Can Christians support gay rights and is gay, what happened? And is gay marriage wrong? Okay, cool. Have I watched the video first? Before I'm judging off the title, because I feel like that's what I'm about to do. But anyhow, yeah, let's go with that. Ready?
See, I think this is where it's quite important that I was an anti-Christian gay rights activist. But I think there are many gay rights. So like they're all the same and we should treat them all differently and we should look at them all. There are so many gay rights that of course I am for gay people. I can never moralize someone else into living the way that I've decided to live in Jesus Christ. And God doesn't do that to people. He's given us free will. And so I don't want to do that. And I want to stand alongside the gay community and say, whilst I disagree with you, I also want your friendship. I also love you. And I see your humanity. Now, what's interesting is Christians, and I want to talk specifically within the church, okay? We can leave the debate about state marriage laws because it's super...
So is this guy a pastor? Is it... I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. So
like what?
I can understand what he's saying, like he's against the lifestyle, but he loves the people. I agree with that so far, you know what I mean? So anyhow, let's play the video.
Complicated, and I only have 5 minutes. But the thing I'd say in the church is marriage is unique. And this isn't even a religious argument. This is a philosophical argument that Princeton philosophers have made. You can look them up, Sharif Girgis, Ryan T. Anderson. And it's a very good argument that I never realized. That marriage between a man and a woman is the unique context where shared biological life and emotional intimacy to be honored and valued come together in a direct unit that provides stability for our society.
I agree.
And I believe that's a very good thing. I don't want to compare it to a gay union. The gay union needs to find its own value, its own definition, and it's a different kettle of fish altogether. And we can have a different discussion about the value of a gay union, and people will disagree about that. But let me tell you, there are many gay couples that I know, and I have friends in the gay community, and they are loving people who really love their partner. And some of them have become Christians, and they've said, you know what, we're gonna stop this relationship. We don't see this as a marriage anymore. And they give that up for Jesus.
Praise the Lord.
But they're still living as Christians and trying to work that out with God. We just need to be patient. We need to be slow. We need to realize this is a very significant question. So I hope that helps. For me, in the church, I believe Jesus reigns in the church. He is the Lord of the church. And for us to change that in the church is wrong. Because he said clearly that marriage is between a man and a woman. So it should not change in the church.
Pause there for a second. I'll say something. I had about mixed emotions about it because I felt like it was almost going, it was almost advertising that you can be gay and Christian, and then he'd bring something biblical to it. Yeah. And then he was kind of leaning that way again, and I was like, oh, it was unexpected, to be honest. Yeah. But what he's saying I agree with, because I don't think Christians are patient enough to wait for conversion to happen and the fruit to come out of it, you know what I mean? So now this is really good. We'll watch the rest of it.
Stand on that as a gay man, not because I want to force other people to live the way I do, but because that's the realm of Jesus, his kingdom, and what he says in his word goes first. Other realms are different. So I just want to say that to start. But secondarily, why are we so obsessed with marriage? Because marriage is our God and we worship it. Do you know how many times I have been in a church and the worship is not as intense as the cheer that happens when people get engaged? And I sit there going, this is important. Go for it. Cheer at an engagement. Marriage is a wonderful thing. It's a gift from God. But there's a marriage between heaven and earth, Jesus and the church. And we should yell even louder.
Wow.
And yelling and celebrating this engagement is part of celebrating that greater marriage. But they can't be in conflict. Marriage on earth has to be brought under the great marriage of heaven and earth, Jesus and the church. So we are worshiping the idol, and we've said to the gay community, well, we've got marriage, and we have that. And the gay community said, well, we're going to take it off you. And we're stuck in this culture war.
Pause it for a second. What I find awesome about what he just said was people worshiping the concept of things that God has given rather than the one who's given it. You know, what it talks about in Romans as well, they worship the creation rather than the creator. And that's the kind of concept that he's bringing to it. It's unique, but I like it, you know what I mean? So, praise the Lord, watch the rest of it.
A war over marriage, when really we all need God and we need to worship him and break our idols at his feet. So that's what I would say very quickly to that question.
That was very good. That was very unexpected. I didn't expect that. Just seeing the title, and then when I started to hear him speak, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to lie. I had a bit of a prejudgment in my head. I was like, oh, okay, we'll see how this goes. Then he starts speaking, and then the gay community and God, and I was like, yeah, this is going to sound like it's got, you know, it was... Nah, I agree with everything that he said. So, yeah, praise the Lord. That was a good video. You guys can learn a lot from this guy, so praise the Lord. I believe that us as the church should learn to be more patient, to allow the fruit to manifest. When things do come into fruition, it's never going to be in your timing, but in the timing of God. So be blessed.